Hello and welcome to classes of Preet. Today we are going to study economics, chapter 2, supply and determinants of supply. So what is supply? Supply of a commodity refers to different quantities of a commodity which producers or sellers are willing to produce and offer for sale at different prices during a particular period of time. There are a number of observations regarding the definition of supply. First, supply refers to the desired quantity, that is, the amount which producers are willing to sell. It is different from what we are actually able to sell. Producers may be willing to sell more, but they may not be able to do so because of lack of demand in the market. Thus, supply refers to the amount which producers are willing to sell and not how much they actually sell. Second, supply is always expressed with reference to some price. The amount supplied of a commodity will be different at different prices. Just as demand for a commodity is always expressed at some particular price, similarly supply of a commodity is expressed at a particular price. Third, supply is a flow variable. Just as demand is a flow variable is always expressed over a particular period of time. Therefore, supply refers to the amount which producers are willing to sell during a specified period of time, say per day, per week, per month, or per year. Thus, supply is always expressed in relation to some price and time period. Now, stock and supply. Stock of a commodity refers to the total amount of a commodity available with the producers. Supply of a commodity should not be confused with the stock of that commodity. But the producers may not offer the entire stock for sale in the market. Therefore, a commodity does not Therefore, supply of a commodity does not consist of the entire stock of the commodity, but only the amount that producers are willing to bring to the market and offer for sale at a particular price. Now, individual supply. Individual supply refers to the quantity of a commodity which a firm is willing to produce and offer for sale at a particular price during a specified period. Market supply, it refers to the quantity that all the producers are willing to produce and offer for sale at a particular price during a given period of time. Now, determinants of supply. The main determinants of supply of a commodity are: first, price of the commodity. The first and the foremost important determinant of a supply of a commodity is its own price. Other things remaining same, larger quantity of a commodity will be supplied at higher price and smaller commodity will be supplied at lower price. This will be so because given the cost of production, the higher the price, the higher is the per unit profit. The higher profit would motivate the firms to supply more in order to earn higher profits. Next, goals of the producers. Goals or objectives of the producers also determine the supply of a commodity. The goals of the firms may be profit maximization, sales maximization, or risk maximization. Ordinarily, most of the producers seek to earn maximum profits. The higher is the profit from the sale of a commodity, the higher will be the amount supplied by the firms, and vice versa. At times, the firms may aim at maximizing the sales or revenue to acquire status and the prestige in the market or to dominate the market. In this case, firms will be willing to offer as much as possible even if it reduces the profit. If the firms aim at maximizing the sales, they may produce and sell more than the profit maximizing output. Similarly, if the firms aim at maximizing the risk, they will play safe and produce and sell a smaller quantity of the commodity. Third point, price of factors of production. Another factor influencing the amount of supply of a commodity is the prices of the factors of production used in producing this commodity, such as raw materials, labor, machinery, etc. Cost of production is the major element determining the amount of production. Regardless of the price that the firm can get for its product, the price must be more than the cost of producing output by the firm to enable it to earn profit. Thus, the supply decision of a firm depends upon the cost of production. If the prices of factors of production needed for producing this commodity go up, the cost of production will increase. Fourth, Price of related commodities. If the prices of other commodities are rising while the price of the commodity being already produced by the producers remain constant, producers will find it more profitable to produce and sell other commodities. As a result, the supply of this commodity which is produced presently by the producers will fall. For example, a farmer can grow various vegetables like peas, cabbage, etc. on a given piece of land. If the market price of peas rises, farmer will produce and supply more peas at the cost of cabbage and other vegetables by diverting resources from the production of other vegetables to the production of peas. Fifth point, state of technology. Types of techniques available to produce a commodity also influence the supply of a commodity. Cost of production depends significantly on the techniques used in producing the product. Over the years, the techniques have improved and better and advanced techniques have become available. An improvement in the technique of production brings down the cost of production and increases the profit margin. Increased profitability motivates the producers to produce more and increase the supply. Sixth, structure of the industry. Supply of a commodity also depends upon whether the industry producing this commodity is monopolistic or competitive. A monopolist firm will like to restrict output so as to raise the market price. But if there is competition among firms, there will be no tendency to restrict output. Thus, the competitive firms are likely to produce and supply more as compared to monopolized industry. Seventh, natural factors. Natural factors are particularly important for the supply of agricultural commodities. Unfavorable natural factors such as drought, flood, etc. have adverse effect on production and supply of the commodities. Heavy rains, flood and drought conditions will lead to a decrease in the supply of agricultural commodities. On the other hand, adequate rain and favorable climatic conditions may help in increasing the supply of agricultural commodities. 8. Taxes and subsidies. Indirect taxes are likely to influence the price of the commodities. The imposition of heavy taxes on a commodity is like an increase in the cost of production, and therefore it will generally reduce the supply. A reduction of taxes will have the opposite effect. It will motivate the producers to increase supply. Ninth, price expectations. Producers' expectation about future market prices affect the supply of the product. If the producers expect an increase in the price of a commodity in future, they will supply less today and hold it so as to offer a large quantity to a commodity in future at a higher price. 10th, agreement among producers. Sometimes producers may form a pool and enter into an agreement to restrict the supply of a commodity to earn large profits. They will create artificial scarcity of a commodity. As a result, supply will decrease. 11th, availability of transport and communication facilities. Supply of a commodity depends on types of transport and communication facilities available. An improvement in the transport and communication facilities will expand the size of the market. This will motivate the producers to produce a supply more. The next part, law of supply, we will discuss in the next video. And if you like the video, turn the black thumb blue and subscribe our channel. And thanks for watching.